everyone, Marissa here with the No Boss Life channel. I have a series, basically I'm adding more videos to on affiliate marketing and YouTube videos. And so in this video, I'm going to show you how you create thumbnails for your videos. The big reason why you want to create custom thumbnails is because it can get you higher conversions and clicks on your videos. Okay, if you have some boring looking thumbnail, a lot of times people will not click on your video. So I'm going to show you two ways. This first way is super easy and kind of like for beginners, and then I'm going to show you my more like, I guess, advanced way I make my thumbnails personally. So here we go. I am on a Apple iMac, so with the second way I'm going to show you, I don't know how, if you're on a PC, how the second way I'm going to show you can do it. I'll try to explain it the best I can, but I know for sure, whether you're on a Mac or PC, this little site right here that you can sign up for free, you'll be able to do what I'm about to show you. So you're going to go to canva.com, canva.com, okay, and create your free account. Here you're able to make various different pictures and things like that, and you can make a Facebook post, flyer, and everything like that, but we're for YouTube. And they have a specific graphics that when you log in, you'll get taken to this page here, your dashboard, and they have a specific one they've got just for YouTube thumbnails. You got to scroll YouTube thumbnail, click on it, and it will open up in a editor. Okay, so on this editor here, you'll see your thing here, and I gotta kind of move this so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna move this up a little bit. Canva.com. Okay. And so as you can see here, they've got templates on what you can choose. If you want to make things really fast, you can choose some of these templates and, you know, title, you know, or you can edit this text here and do it like that. You can add pictures as well by going to uploads right here, pressing upload an image, download it from your computer onto there, and then, you know, put it on here and edit it and things like that. So if you also don't want to use the templates they have on here, you can go to backgrounds, okay, and they've got different backgrounds you can click on. So if you have the template on and you don't want it anymore, you just click right here and click on that, and it'll go back to the white, and then you can click on backgrounds, click a background. You know, maybe it's something like this or something. I would stay away from super dark colors, and I would also stay away from like red, black, too much black, and too much white. And the reason why is when your videos pop up in the search engine on YouTube and people have the option to click your video or a different video, you want your thumbnail to stand out. So if you use too much red, too much white, too many of the colors that are on, you know, YouTube, your thumbnails aren't really going to stand out. So when you do create this, you want to have like a solid background or whatever, and or a picture of yourself. And when you add text, as you can see, if you add text right here, and you can drag and drop. The reason why I'm not going through this super specific because this is not how I make my thumbnails, but you can play around. So there are many videos you can watch on YouTube on how to do this on Canva. I'm just showing it's basically a drag and drop thing, very beginner friendly. Now I want to go into now how I make my my thumbnails more advanced or whatever. So here we go. On my Mac, there is an app called Keynote. Basically, it's like the Apple's version of PowerPoint. Now, I don't know if you can do what I'm about to do on Keynote on PowerPoint. Maybe you can test it out, or if you know of any editor you can do this in, maybe use that. But this is just personally how I make my thumbnails, okay? And when I find out like a version like of this for PC users, I'll find it there. So I opened it up and I'm going to choose the white one. It's going to press choose here. Opened. Now you may even be able to just download Keynote on your PC. I guess you have to look into that if you're on one. So I'm just going to click on this text here and just click it off, and I'm going to be doing a thumbnail for the video I just did. It was a live stream, and it's adapting to work the new EEC structure, okay? So that's, as you see, I don't have a thumbnail, so I'm going to show you how I do that, okay? So let me go grab the picture that I have. Basically how it works in Keynote is once you have the picture open, and this is just a screenshot of me. I'm using a software called Screencast-O-Matic, and I just took a screenshot of my webcam and me smiling, okay? You're going to edit, go to edit when this picture is up, when you have it open, and you're gonna press copy. You're gonna copy the picture and then X this out. And you're gonna click on this white space here and press paste, okay? Now this is big. We're gonna kind of move it, make it come down here. Now, one thing to do, you can, if you wanna do this quicker, you know, and just kind of just you know, mess around, you can just add, you can't see this, hang on. If you just want to make a thumbnail without having like a picture, you just come up here to shape, go to like square, and you know, make it a pretty, you know, about that size, okay? And you can adjust the color, and then you can add text on top of here. You have to do an overlay though. See how I actually, let's just do it like this. Yeah. There we go. And you can edit like that, but again, this is how I'm gonna do mine here. So first thing I do is, obviously, I actually will get a shape. I'll come here to the shape tool, and I'll usually get a square, and I will, let's see, make it go big. You just grab the little crop adjuster things, big here. Let me just make this picture bigger so you can. So here's what I'll do. Once you see you've clicked on the shape, okay, I come over here to where it says arrange, top right here, I click on it, and then where it says rotate, I make it have an angle. So I'll hit this angle. As you can see, it's making it kind of turn a little bit, like a little slant, to about where I want it to be. For this one, I don't want it to be that angled, so I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna make sure that none of this picture is showing right here. That's where like text is gonna be. Now also, to see what you're working with, click again on the shape, go to where it says style, and drop the opacity down. Okay, it's at 100%. See, if I do that, it kind of, you can see more of the background, okay? And I like to leave it somewhere around here, okay? And I may adjust this after I add the text. Now, I wanna make that thumbnail, so here's what I'm gonna do, okay? I'm gonna press text on top and double click on this. I'm gonna put live vid, whoops, right? Because it was a live video. Right? I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna grab another shape. I'm gonna grab like a little circle. And I'm sure there's like a much more easier way for me to do what I'm doing right now, but this is just how I do it, okay? Making a little dot here, and I'm gonna click on this little shape, and I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna change the color to red. So when you have whatever shape you want to change to a different color or text, you just come here. You can select the color, or you can have the color wheel to make a custom color. There you go. I'm just gonna do it to this red right here, maybe this one. So I know I said to stay away from red, but this is very little red, and it's gonna stand out because I have other colors that I'm gonna add here. Okay, live vid. I'm gonna make this a lot smaller. Okay, make that smaller. I may make this little thing here a little bit smaller. Okay, drag that, and I'll adjust this in a second. Again, I'm just doing this real quickly. I'm gonna grab some more text, and this is for that video. I already know what I'm gonna put here. I'm gonna put getting higher. A lot of times you can make one text and try to just write everything out. I find that I'll kind of break up my text. Like I'll add, like for each line, I'll add a new layer of text because I can just control each word a little bit better. So right here, it's gonna be getting higher. I'm gonna add another text. On this line, it's gonna be just one. Conversions, and then I'm gonna add another text here with EEC. That's the affiliate program that I'm pushing right now. So there we go. Now we're gonna adjust this here. I'm gonna double click on this first line. I'm gonna come right here to the font. There's all different kinds of fonts. It's cool. I've been testing out different fonts. I really like this this DIN condensed, or DIN condensed, whatever. Click on it, kind of changes, and then right here to the size, while it's still highlighted, I'll make this go pretty big. I'm gonna do it at 45. Okay, and I'm gonna change the color and all of that. And then conversions, I want to stand out a little bit more. I'm gonna put that, let's see, as high as that. Oh, I gotta change the font to that condensed. Let's go ahead, put that as high as I can. Make this a little bit bigger. Okay, you want the text to be pretty big on the thumbnail so that when people are just scrolling, sometimes people don't read the titles of your videos, so sometimes they're just looking for the best thumbnail to click on. So if your thumbnail has like big words and they can see everything very clearly and it's to the point, then that's cool. I wouldn't recommend you have a lot of text going on in your thumbnails, because then it gets to where the letters are smaller. People are not going to see it a little bit. It's not going to stick out as much, and there you go. So I'm going to put this a little bit bigger, just like that. I may change it in a little bit here. With EEC, I won't have it at the same font. I'll choose a different font, and I like to choose Impact for the the key point I'm hitting at on the videos. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit bolder. I'm going to put it at a pretty big size here. Okay, we'll have it like that. Now, I found that like black, for some reason, like I was looking at some of my thumbnails I've been creating, black, it seems like you can't see it that as much as you will like seeing white. So I'll change this black here to white. So go to the color, and you can see it real well now, like the black, but for some reason on YouTube, you can't see that black as much, I've noticed. And I'm gonna change this color. So for this color, and you don't want it to be like, this looks too just something. You want to break it up a little bit, right? So for this conversions, I'm gonna change it to a different color. And that color, like I said, you want to stay away from too much red, because again, there's a lot of red on YouTube. So I think I'm gonna do like either a yellow. Yellow looks okay. Probably like this orange. Okay. Let's make this a little bit bigger. You want this to, again, take up a lot of the screen. Let me adjust the square here. Live vid, move the little circle over. Live, you know, I added this red dot because, as you know, like if you see a live video on YouTube, it always says like on the title like live, and it has like a little red dot. So this will kind of look familiar to people there. The spacing with this text is okay. And if you're gonna do a thumbnail like this, one of the mistakes I would make is if I'm like having my picture here and like my face. I used to like put my face on the left-hand side, but what the problem with that is when you have your text here on YouTube, they have like the time, like how long the video is, and sometimes it can block out your wording. So there's that. So here we go. I like the spacing here now. Okay, so that's gonna be my thumbnail. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, and I'm gonna add a border around here to make it stick out even more. So for an apple, it's Command-Shift-4, and as you can see, my mouse changed. Let me do it one more time so you can see. Here's my mouse, and I'm gonna hit Command-Shift-4, and it changed up to this little crop thing, and I'm going to go right here, and I'm gonna take a picture of the picture, right? Actually, before that, hang on. Before that, I'm gonna put the box, see this blue? I'm gonna put that at the opacity here. I'm gonna make it go a little bit not as transparent so that the words stick out. So it's still kind of transparent, but I've adjusted it to where the words stick out. See, if you have it too light, you know, it kind of is weird. And I had it like around here. That's still a little too light. So I like to put it around there. Okay. So again, I'm gonna take the picture. Okay, it takes a picture, and now I'm going to add, actually, so you could just highlight this whole stuff and then just like move it up if you want. Or I just like to like add a new slide at the top, which is a blank page, and I'm gonna go ahead, go to my Finder. It's gonna open, and again, I'm gonna go to edit. See, you probably can't see here. Oh no, you still can't see. Whoops. Let's just go back. Sorry, shouldn't have done that. Anyways, you're gonna go to edit, and then you're gonna copy, and then you're gonna exit out, and you're gonna press paste. And the reason we have to copy and paste pictures in here is because, unfortunately, where it says media up here, you would think you could upload your pictures on here, but you can't. Like when you go to photos, like it pops up a different, it's not the pictures that you actually have. It's weird. So I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller because we don't want the picture to be too big, or else YouTube won't pick it up. And so this is cool already, but I'm gonna add a border with this orange color again to add a different pop. Okay, so when it's on YouTube, you know, the background of YouTube is white, right? So I mean, this is already good. This is already stands out, but I'm gonna add a border of this same orange color here that I put, so that YouTube really, it really stands out from that white background, okay? So what I'm gonna do is click on the picture itself, and I'm gonna go to where it says it's under style, and it says border. I'm gonna put a line for the border, and as you can see, something pops up here, and I'm going to, you can adjust how thick you want the border to be. It can be smaller, it can be thicker. I'm gonna make it like that, and then I'm gonna go here and choose that orange color. And as you can see, against that white background, see how it kind of pops out a little bit. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger so you can kind of see. I'm gonna take another screenshot. I know this is weird, and again, there's probably a much easier way to do everything I'm doing. I'm just used to this. So I'm gonna take a screenshot. Now this is what I do, okay? I'm gonna hop over to Facebook. And I know this is a long process, but I have noticed that I do this now for all of my videos. And like I said, I get much more clicks on my videos, like faster. And you're gonna add photo right here. And I put the privacy to only me, okay? So I don't want like everybody to see all my friends and be like, why is she uploading all these weird thumbnail videos? Like, I'm just putting it to only me, okay? And what you can also do here is hover over the picture and then press edit photo. And sometimes I'll add like a little filter on there, not necessarily just to make me look good, but I've noticed that on thumbnails, the like almost brighter your pictures are in a way, like just the better, I guess it pops out, okay? And for some reason this editor has been like really acting up, so I'm just gonna cancel it. And what I usually do now is I'll just press share, right? It's only on me, and once it uploads, I go on my phone to the Facebook app, okay? And I get that picture that I just posted on my timeline, but nobody else can see it, it's just me. And I'll edit it in my picture editor on my phone. And I just like adjust the color again to try to make it a little bit brighter. So I'm gonna do that right now, okay, and come back. Put like a little filter on the picture, and as you can see, there's a big difference in like just letting it be a little bit brighter. I'm not doing this to make me look good. Listen, for years I did not make any custom thumbnails, but I've really wanted to take myself to the next level. So I just noticed like the brighter thumbnails just work a little bit better. I'm gonna press save. I just right clicked on it and saved it to my computer. Now I'm gonna go to my YouTube video. I'm going to press edit, the one that I want to upload the thumbnail to, and where it says custom thumbnail, sometimes if it's in the upload stage, you have to go way down, and then it'll also say add your thumbnail here somewhere. And I actually messed up this title. So there we go, and then custom thumbnail. And then you're just gonna press save changes, which is cool. And now when you go to Video Manager, it's doing its thing, your thumbnail will appear. Boom. It's in my title here, and as you can see, if you just kind of look, this background sticks out a little bit more than like this one. This is, I think, on one of my other channels. And as you can see, it just kind of just sticks out a little bit. If you see, that thumbnail sticks out a little bit better than this one that I have here. And there you go. Let's see, let's do another one here. Here's an example. This is when I just started playing around with doing thumbnails. As you can see, all these people's thumbnails. See how the words are really big on theirs? That's what you want. Like this guy has a really good thumbnail. I tried to recreate what he did my first time, and so I used a triangle shape instead of a square shape and realized I needed to use that square shape to get more of this not as super slanted. So that's what I've been doing lately. And see, like this right here, it's a decent thumbnail that I have, but see how the words are a little too small? Like this, the money, the first line's okay, the little emojis are okay, but these two lines in here are too small. You want your thumbnails to be pretty, the wording on your thumbnails to be big, because some people don't even read all of this. They just look at the thumbnails. So mine sticks out. And as you see how this person has their border? On this video, I didn't have a border. They have a little border around it. Again, that's why this particular thumbnail kind of sticks out a little bit more than my thumbnail here. So that's what I've been doing to create my new thumbnails, and I have noticed a big difference on my clicks. So that's it. Talk to you guys later. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions on making thumbnails, put them in the comments. I'm sure I'm going to get some people saying, this is way too complicated. I know, I'm pretty sure I can find a simpler way to do what I've done, but you know, a lot of people make their thumbnails like in Photoshop, and it's like even more complicated. So that's it. Talk to you guys later, and let me know if you like the video.